everybody, and welcome to another Battleground Games Live!
Yo!
Hey guys! Boy, I look really washed out. I've just got a lot of bright light in my face. That's okay. Hey guys! And welcome to Battleground Games Live from the Loft in Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts, where every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern we play board games, because that's the kind of thing we enjoy doing.
Indeed.
I'm Andrew. Hi. And I am almost always a part of these things. And with us we have...
Hey everybody, I'm John Toomey. You can find me at the Disgruntled GM Podcast, disgruntledgmpodcast.com. We're also on iTunes.
There you go.
I'm Nate. You can find me here.
As Nate.
Also
Nate.
at home.
He is frequently here because his wife works here now.
Oh, sweet.
Speaking of wives...
Wow, is that all I am?
Well, I mean, but you don't
I
work
thought
here.
I was your favorite podcast co-host.
Well, you're that too. She's my co-host.
In jokes, I'm Amanda. I'm also almost always a part of these. I also do painting streams on alternating Fridays and Saturdays here. Currently working on the trucks from Wasteland Express. I'm also going to be working on a donkey at some point in the
That's
near
right.
future.
Yep, because one of the D&D kids at the library where we run D&D is
a
running a
ranger?
ranger, and he's got a donkey companion now.
Yeah, he
cool.
got to pick an animal companion, and he asked me, he was like, Miss Amanda, what should I pick, a panther or a donkey? And I was like, that is a tough choice, dude.
And he chose the donkey.
He went with the donkey because he wants to be able to ride it
Yep.
and carry things on it.
Okay.
And it's a reliable, pack horse, sort of, because it's his companion, so it's not just going to run off. It's his friend.
That's
cool.
cool
So,
to pay for it.
which is really nice. So he went with that, so I'm going to paint that for him. We got the figure in today.
That's great.
Aw.
That's really cool.
Yeah, Amanda does a lot of painting on
I
stream.
do
and it's
enjoy
always fun.
painting, so yeah, you can usually find me here sometime during midday, alternating Fridays and Saturdays. So I was here today, so next Saturday I might be here. Kind of depends, but I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I got a school bus to finish up.
But this Saturday, there'll be all sorts of other things going on the stream.
Indeed.
Speaking of which, this
Good
Saturday,
segue.
yeah,
Yep.
is International Tabletop Day,
Yes, it
which means we're going to be streaming all day. So for folks who want to watch some games played, I'm going to be busy because I'm going to be working. Amanda's going to be working, but
I'm
not
working
here.
at my actual workplace.
Her actual job.
I'm going to be in costume doing a superhero story time.
Yeah.
I'm playing the Dewey Decimator for a library story time. I'm a little nervous about this, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fine.
It is. It's going
So-
to
Fine.
If neither of you are going to be here, who's going to host?
Well, that would be you.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
You had
So-
no idea.
Not at all. I haven't been planning this out at all. But I do have a few fun games in mind. Currently, I have at least one player that is a very devoted gamer. And we're going to be playing something that is a little crunchy, and I promise it should be extremely entertaining. We're going to aim for a few games. I may need to take a break at some point, but
that's fine.
from there,
Yeah.
it should be good, and we'll be back after that, which will be great.
Well, I may try to stop by. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be, but if I can, I will try to pop my head in.
Sounds good.
That would be awesome.
Depending on how Andy and I feel after 5 or 6-ish when
Yeah.
he gets home, we may head back out here and play some games. It sort of depends on how exhausted we both are.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Because I would like to. I would love to get in here and play some games on Tabletop Day. I think that would be awesome. If you can make it into here or one of the other stores, there will be people playing games
Yes.
There would
on
definitely
Tabletop
be.
Day.
I mean,
out
we
in
have
Saugus,
a
there's-
Pokemon pre-release
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yes.
There's a Pokemon League Cup in Saugus. Or
No,
in Norton.
in Norton.
In Norton.
Saugus has Warhammer.
That's right. Saugus has a Warhammer event going on, which is a big one.
However, the folks in Saugus do have things planned for after the Warhammer event ends. So around like 6:37ish, when things start to wrap up from that, they'll be breaking out the board games and getting some stuff going up there, which sounds awesome. They have
That's
a really
great.
good board game crew up there, so definitely if you can pop into
And they have
Saugus.
some promos. We have a bunch of
See?
random board game promos here as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. We don't really have any of the official Geek and Sundry Tabletop Day promos, but We do have a lot of people who love playing games, and we do have a lot of great games down on the demo wall, and hopefully a lot of people who will be bringing games that they're looking forward to playing. You could be one of them.
Yes.
So definitely pop in, say hi. And if you can't get to one of the stores, pop into our chat and say hi there. Speaking of the chat,
Yeah.
this is a mechanical issue with the stream tonight. We have a laptop
Yep.
that we use
Yes.
for like running OBS and all the streaming software and stuff. And then we have a TV behind the camera here. It's a very large TV mounted on the wall behind the camera. And we usually have a laptop sitting near there that runs the chat onto that screen for us so that we can all see the chat up there, and it also keeps us looking in the right direction. Unfortunately, the laptop, it's having some issues.
Major issues.
It's not
I
a
think
new
it may be a
machine,
lost
we'll
cause.
put it that way.
Yeah.
Our hope at the moment is to get stuff off of it, to keep it running long enough to offload all of its
It's got all
its
the old
treasures.
podcasts
Yeah, it
on it.
has
That's
all the
pretty
old
much all
podcast
it's got
stuff.
that I care
Okay.
about. But it's got all the podcasts on it.
But yeah, so at the moment, I am the only one who can see the chat. I have the chat up on my computer, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. But I am also going to be the table friend for
Yeah.
tonight.
So
Oh, yes.
I am
it's
your
sort of in flavor that the three of us can't see the chat because we're
Yeah.
not allowed to chat for this game.
Nope.
Because we're playing Magic Maze.
Da-da-da-da.
John, do you want to take us through Magic Maze and explain to us what this game is all about?
Okay, so the concept for the game is simple. We're all adventurers. We're all trying to basically beat this ultimate enemy. Unfortunately, at some point in our adventure, all of our items were stolen.
And put into a mall,
Kind of.
a shopping mall. It's
yeah,
totally
it's
a shopping mall.
center.
It is a shopping center.
Why is it called Magic Maze and not Magic Mall?
Good question.
That's also a good
That's
question.
an excellent question.
Let's move away
Malls,
from that though and
basically
explain how
mazes.
this works.
Well, yes.
So,
Trying to keep you in.
the concept for the game is, in a lot of games like this, the concept usually is it's a fully cooperative game
Yep.
with a time limit. We have
Yep.
an actual timer that we're going to be using that when it runs out,
It's right here in the middle bottom of the screen here, so you can see. All right, John, you have until it runs out to tell us how the game works.
Okay, so essentially, instead of controlling each player individually, like these little pawns here, we instead control how they move
Yes.
in different ways. So it's kind of like DDR, not DDR, yeah, Dance Dance Revolution, where everyone can only control one panel at a time, and we're all trying to move across the board. So
And it's a scalable game, so you can play it single player, you can play it two player. Each variation, there's a different number of moves that you have.
yes, and it
I
goes.
actually think I've got easy mode here. I have two moves. I can move characters north, or I can move characters east.
Yes.
That's all I can do. John, what moves do you have?
I can move people west, but I also am the only one who can use the portals. However, after we steal all of our items back,
The portals are locked.
I lock the portal, so I lose
Yeah.
that power. And finally,
I get to move things
South?
south. Well, no, north. No, yes, south.
That way.
That away. That
Yes,
away.
that away.
yes,
And I also get to explore, which will allow me to reveal the next tile in the set. And then I also can let the characters
escalator.
use the escalators.
Yeah. So just for the chat and for practice, let's move the green guy to the next tile by exploring there. All right? So,
So that would be literally all me.
oh, it's all Nate. Down, up the escalator,
and
explore.
explore. Boom.
And then I can move him through that door because I am east. East. I can't go through that because that's a wall.
So I would then move him this way,
And I could move him this way, and you could
and
explore
then I
again,
can explore again.
etc. And that's how it works.
Essentially, the goal of the game is simple. Everyone needs to be on their space to get their item, and then we all have to get out before the time runs
So
out.
once everybody is in their space, the portals get locked, and we have to get out.
Yes. Basically, security has shut down our portals. The thing is, though, only certain characters can go through certain doors. So only the elf can go through the doors that are green or with arrows, barbarian such and such.
Well,
And, yeah.
well, once they're explored, anyone can go.
Oh yeah, once they're explored, but to explore, that character has to be there.
Right.
The
Okay.
other major and important thing, though, for the game is the timer. The board game is essentially like a 15-minute game.
Yeah.
The timer is much, much less than that. So on the board, we have these symbols that represent the timer. So if the time is about to run out, like right now,
Which it is.
I can land on here, and then someone can flip the timer, and that switches it on. But once we use that space, it gets X out, and no one else can use that to reset the timer. And the benefit is, when we flip the timer, we have as much time to talk as we can, but we're
So
wasting
that's an
sand.
important space.
Yes.
We cannot talk to each other once we start the timer.
Essentially.
Once the game begins, we make our moves, and we attempt to get, for example, yellow through this door to here.
Now, there's no turn order, right? We just do things
No.
when we want to.
Exactly.
Yes. And the only way we can communicate is by grabbing this if there's something somebody should be doing.
Yes.
Do something.
I
That's
can't
it.
move either way. I can only do this. Cool.
Can pieces move through each other?
No.
Yeah.
These cannot move through each other.
Cannot occupy the same space.
Cannot occupy the same space. And at some point, we may be able to get to the point where we introduce more mechanics.
Yeah.
We're going to be actually playing the evolving game that shows
Yep.
you how to play, so you can learn immediately.
So we're starting
as well.
with the most basic rules, and it's going to get more complicated. I have a question,
Yes.
which I don't know if anybody's watching, but which might be relevant to people who do watch. When we explore through a space,
Yes.
what determines which orientation the new tile comes in?
It has to be a blank. So it has to be the
There's an arrow. The arrow connects to wherever you have explored.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very simple.
It's pretty well designed. It was up for Spiel, so that's
Yes,
really
it
good.
was. It was. That's something that attracted our attention.
Yeah.
My brother was very interested in this game before it came out. He was super excited about it. We played it at my sister's wedding. My brother, my father, and I. It's a nice game to play in loud, difficult spaces because we actually thought about cracking this open and playing it during PAX. We were thinking about
Yes.
doing a stream during PAX because we figured it doesn't matter that we can't hear each other. We're not allowed to talk anyway.
Yeah, but
We
we were
just didn't have time
We-
or
and we were-
energy.
all
Yeah, yeah, we're just so burnt out by PAX,
Bandwidth.
so we just never.
And
oh, man.
I don't think we had a camera set up. We were going to do a
We
I
would've
had the whole
okay,
streaming rig.
Andy
Oh,
actually
you brought it?
brought
Yeah, it was in a
everything
bag
with him.
at
We carried
PAX.
that from home to
Serious?
the hotel, and
Oh,
it was in our
wow.
hotel room the whole time.
Okay.
So if we had
just
gotten
never
the
had the
joints,
p-
one of us
the
would have
brain
run up to
power.
the hotel room
That's cool.
to get everything and set it up. We just never really had time
All right,
to.
so for the purposes of
PAX
this
was like
stream,
that.
Yes.
once the timer starts, I'm going to switch the lights to red light. That is, you cannot talk.
Thematic.
White light, we can talk.
Okay.
Red light, we can't. Amanda can talk. She's going to try not to spoil the game by suggesting actions.
Oh, I'm not suggesting like Jack.
But she can talk with the chat and she can keep you guys
I
entertained.
could be like, I have no idea what's going
Color
on.
commentary.
Yes.
Color
Yeah.
commentary. John, did you want to
table
make things more complicated by introducing us to the characters?
Okay.
So on the zoom camera here in the bottom center of the screen,
So
you can see that these
This
guys
is sort
each
of
have like
in
a little
Meeple
symbol.
Circus when you have the
Yeah.
special point card at the end round 3 where you have to name all your characters.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right. So
John
everyone
has
knows,
decided that our characters have names.
everyone deserves a name.
There's the Elven Archer, there's the Swordsman, there's
barbarian.
the
Swordsman.
Axeman, which
the
is
axe
the dwarf,
Yeah.
and there's the Potionman, which is the
Wizard.
So your classic gauntlet classes.
yes, it's-
Essentially. So we're going to go with Agatha, Austin, Ricardo, and
George.
Sure, George works.
all right, and I've already forgotten them, which is fine because
can't talk
we're
about
not
it.
going to be talking to each other anyways.
Exactly.
Maybe
I
Amanda
need to
can
remember that. This is
This is
Agatha.
Ricardo and
Agatha?
George.
Picardo?
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
I actually like Picardo better.
I like Picardo. Well, he's
Well,
the
it's
doctor.
Robert Picardo.
Yeah.
Ricardo.
Except he has an axe. I think this should be Agatha Fisty,
Okay.
Agatha Fisty.
and this should be Picardo because he's
He's a
got.
doctor. He's a
Ricardo.
wizard.
Ricardo.
Yeah.
Picardo.
Picardo.
So that's Picardo. Who is that? Who's the archer?
Wasn't an R. Wasn't
Franklin? No.
No. What was his name? This was 2 seconds ago.
This was a great
This is
idea.
bad.
I'm really enjoying
Hold
this.
on, let me make some notes.
George,
This
Ricardo,
has nothing to do with the game, guys. This is just us
This
being
isn't
silly.
gameplay. This is just
And-
us.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Reginald? No, it wasn't Reginald. It was Winston. No.
They should have. You know what? They should have names that go with their colors.
Okay.
Okay.
Verde.
Okay.
I don't
Porfor.
know. Porfor.
It's purple in Welsh.
Okay.
You're the only one here who knows Welsh, but I guess you're the only
Doesn't
one who's
matter.
allowed to
I'm
talk.
the only one who's saying the name.
What's yellow
Yeah.
for French? What's French for yellow?
Oh, I don't know. I don't speak French.
It's,
I know in
Mustard.
Is that real?
it's Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard.
There's Colonel Mustard.
All right,
He has a
Mustard.
sword. That's
He
fine.
does have a sword. And
Colonel
Colonel
Verde,
Mustard in the
Mustard.
mall with the sword.
yes.
And Clementine.
Clementine.
Okay.
There you go.
Clementine.
Verde.
Verde,
Welsh
Porfor.
boy
and Mustard.
and mustard.
Mustard.
Excellent. Are we ready to try this?
I
We
think
are
we're ready.
So,
Are we ready?
In the first
Oh,
scenario,
Nonsense.
When we flip it, we are allowed to talk for a little while
we have
Until we move.
Until we
until
move.
the next move, and after the next move, it's back to no talking.
Yes. Also, the timer does not stop. so-
Right? Yeah, the timer is going from the moment we flip it.
All right.
We are allowed to talk before, like strategy, before we start
can
going.
make a plan right now.
I'm just gonna move
but
my
we
guy.
have no idea what's going to
Well,
come.
obviously, Green, you're going to go explore over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. thing-
I have north and east, so if you can get, I've already forgotten their names. Orange out of the way, I can move
Clementine.
Clementine.
Clementine. I can move Perforos north, and somebody can move west.
I can get Verde up.
We should talk about teleporters.
Oh, yes.
So the teleporters each have a specific color.
Yes. So,
And they will show up on the other cards, and you can teleport between two of the same color.
yes.
You can do that
I can do that.
until we've gotten everybody to their weapon.
yes.
and then it turns
flips
off, and
it turns off.
we have to run.
Essentially. And you can only use the pawn of their color on that portal.
And it's basically like
Yeah.
that scene in Breakfast Club where they're all running away.
Yes.
So, in the first scenario, there's only one exit. So, we just have to find that one exit to get out to. So,
Okay.
That's the plan.
Are you guys ready? On your marks. Get set. Have your plans. Know what we're doing.
No.
Excellent.
All right, timer has started, and Verde is moving. We've got, let's see, on this tile, I see a little timer. Ooh, Clementine's starting to move.
Okay.
I genuinely have no idea what's happening. I figure I'll figure it out. You can't talk. Ooh, nice matchup there. That looked good. Okay, so Clementine has moved. Clementine has moved again. And we've revealed a new tile that has an escalator on it. Oh, there's a little escalator on that one, I guess. It's like chutes and ladders, except it's escalators. Andy has indicated that Nate should do something. With Mustard. No. Okay, Mustard is on his weapon, apparently. Apparently now John needs to do something. John has, yes, now Clementine has reached her weapon. Porfor is moving. Porfor just went through a wall. I feel like I'm allowed to point out when something like that happens, because I had a better view of that than Nate did. Apparently Andy now needs to do a thing. Because, he can go to that side. We still need to find that green weapon. It's just gone. Nate needs to do a thing? needs to go up. Okay. Up. Yeah. Okay. Aha. New tile. Oh, nice. So there's that weapon. Why? I'm not sure why that's. What? Time's almost out.
All right, so we can talk for just a quick moment.
Okay,
So guys, what are we doing?
We gotta find an exit still.
Okay,
yeah.
so we still have to
And
find the exit.
we don't
and
have
we've got
any
all of
more-
our guys near
Well, I mean,
weapons.
theoretically we can do that on the way out.
Yeah, we
All right,
have.
so should we get
we're
purple
about
over
6
there
minutes.
quickly?
No,
Okay.
To get to the exit
Wait,
to
wait.
leave, we all have to still be on our.
We can move
tiles
him
at the same
back.
time.
We can move him back.
Okay.
We just have,
but
where's
once-
the nearest
once-
person to
once-
an exit?
There
that
is
they can
no
explore?
exit. We have to explore. We have to explore. so
We gotta go through
Yeah.
the tiles.
the
Somewhere
easiest
in
way
here?
to do it
Yes.
would be
The exit is somewhere in the tiles.
Guys, time.
Okay.
So I think
everybody get on their things,
We
and
move
then we'll
purple
go
over there.
No, everybody get on their things. We'll steal it, and then we'll just explore as we're on our way out.
That's the plan I was thinking.
okay. All right.
Ready?
Mad
All right.
dash. Here we go.
Okay, no more portals allowed. Once everyone has found their weapon, no more going bouncy. That came out bad. Once the weapons are found, no more zippy zappy. Okay, so we've gone in here. All right, so we've got Porfor is out. Mustard is now heading out. And Mustard is out.
Oh, we did it.
That was
There we go.
We made it
All right, and we
with
did
time
it.
to spare.
with time to spare.
All right, that was
So that, folks, is Magic Maze,
the basic game.
the
All right, goodbye, everyone.
basic game.
All right, that was wonderful. Thank you
What's
for
the
joining
next
us
thing that we
tonight,
add?
everybody.
Okay, next we add.
So we get portals back.
Yes, we get our portals back. Next, we're going to add the other exits. There are an individual exit for each color.
Oh man. Okay.
So we add
I
tiles.
love these tiles.
Just read the-
We
I'm
add
looking at the artwork
we add,
on
extra
these
tiles.
Yeah, it should
And
say
now-
it. in
Here's the orange
yeah,
exit.
It's 12 through 10 through
The
12.
bloodies.
The numbers.
These are really cute.
Yeah, they're very useful.
Yes.
Oh man, that's a restroom. That's hilarious.
22, 15.
Also,
Mash
new
machine.
permanent rule: every time
10.
the sand timers flip, players pass their action tile to the player on their left.
Yes. So we're going to be doing.
All right. So when we flip the sand timer,
yes, we immediately pass our things over.
Shot.
what am I missing here? Which tile am I missing?
No, we have all of them
10,
then.
11,
10, 11, 12. We already got
12.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is yellow exit.
Entire show
This is
Green
set
exit.
Why aren't you
exit.
shuffling those
in
in?
these tiles.
I am
They're
shuffling.
really
Well,
adorable.
why are those? Why
You
aren't
just passed these over.
Oh, okay.
So
I know you
These
should.
are really
when we
cute.
flip the timer, I pass that to Nate. Nate passes his to you. You
Yeah.
pass yours to me. Okay.
Yeah.
And you should see like just let me borrow one of the other.
These-
And look at like in the that's
They're
the
so
that's
funny.
the dwarf store.
Should we show it off?
Yeah,
Here.
That's really cute. Yeah,
they're
here.
pretty sweet.
They're all really cute.
Yeah,
So
they,
here's
I mean,
what
they
they're
all
talking
have
about. Actually, I'm
funny
gonna
little shops. In
go
them.
It's
to the
almost
zoom camera.
so. Here's the thing. I don't think that like their stuff got stolen so much as it's gone, and they have to go shopping for new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is definitely a heist thing, though.
It is a
Because-
shopping
They have to go
thing.
steal things back.
Yeah.
Because they have no money.
And in the expansion,
why they have to
which
go
hopefully we
adventuring.
will have time to get to today,
Oh, yes.
in the expansion there are security guards, which implies to me, and in this one there's security cameras. Where's the security cameras? They're not on.
We're not there
any of
yet.
these
We're not
tiles
there yet.
Okay.
If you want, we can skip all the way to 19 and see how that goes.
No, let's.
The
let's
game
keep
comes
I
going.
think
with-
we're good.
20-something expansion? Well, 20-something.
17
Sets of
scenarios,
rules.
but
Yeah.
I think it only. I think once you get to scenario 7, that's
Lobster of Revenge.
all the tiles.
All the the
Oh,
tiles.
Mitz from the Lobster. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Lobster.
He has played this game before, so he is familiar with the chaos
you
that
have to cut.
ensues.
What is this? Magic tournament's going on downstairs.
All right, so
Why is this tilted?
does everyone remember the names?
No.
No.
I do.
Good.
It's
Mustard,
Verde.
Clementine, Verde, and Porfor.
Yes.
Porfor.
Okay.
Porphyros.
So, now we all know the next objective. Are
Okay.
we ready?
Porfor.
Right, so you're going to get Explore next, and then I'm going to get Explore. I'm just
Maybe have
looking
that
at
not.
what the
Yeah,
tiles
sorry.
are. that are-
I'll have the
All right.
rules.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys need like rules stuff,
so let's
Put
move
this in
this a
front of
little
you.
bit
yeah,
more
we'll put
this
it over
way,
there,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I'll
Because
be
I think
like,
we were building off
okay,
camera.
I'll try and
So-
figure out what
Yeah,
you're
but
have
remember,
room for,
but
like,
we'll
two
also
tiles.
we'll be
It
building
goes
down
either
and
way.
Yeah,
to the
we're going
side.
to be building
so-
to all sides. Let's get this over here, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll help a little.
Lobster Revenge suggests that we put the board higher, so we don't go on. We start higher, so
That's
we
what
don't
I
end up
just.
off screen.
That's what I just did.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just
So
moved
Lobster
that towards
Revenge,
John.
just a quick FYI, no one but me can see the chat. Because
Yeah.
the laptop that we normally use to put the chat up on the TV behind the camera
Is not happy.
it's not happy. Yeah, it's not doing great. So I have the chat up on my screen, and since I'm the only person who can talk, that makes sense. But it does mean that I'm having to keep looking down at my computer. So I apologize if I take a few seconds to get to you, and they're not going to see anything until I relay it. So
Yeah.
just so you're aware.
Are you guys
We're
ready
not
for the
purposely
madness to begin
ignoring you or
again?
anything.
I believe so. Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Here we go.
Now, the reason Nate is the one uncovering these is because he's the one with the little magnifying lens on his tile that tells him that he's the one who can explore stuff. So they're all controlling any one or more of the tokens, just only doing the things on their assigned roles. What space is Clem on? Clementine is in between spaces. There we go. But because this game requires that the players not speak with each other, I am speaking for the crew. So, okay. Currently, okay, we have 2 weapons out on the board right now. There is a wall there. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna fix these guys. I mean, he was sort of blocking the purple guy in, so maybe that was a good move. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, we've explored a tile. Now... There we go. He was on top of the portal, so it was harder to see. It is really frustrating to realize what is trying to be communicated and be like, just do the thing. But I can't do that. I can't say that.
Okay.
All right, so we're in temporary talk mode now.
Okay,
We need to
so-
get Purple here to explore. What weapons have we found?
We have
Yellow,
found
yellow,
yellow,
purple.
purple.
Oh, Purple's way over there. Okay,
yeah.
good. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, what I need to
so
done
we still,
is
and we have green exit.
green
We
exit,
have purple exit.
purple exit. We
Is
still
that
have
the
all
only
the portals.
exits we
Also,
have?
these are getting passed.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
right.
rotate. Clean cut, move down.
all right. So
Change places.
now I am teleport and west. Okay,
I
good.
am now search and escalators.
Yeah, so now John has the
All right. Okay. And are we ready to go again? I guess.
Why not?
All right, ready.
John does have the tricky job of like finding the match for it. Oh, I'm. Wow. I know what's trying to be said. This is tricky. It's tricky because there's so much to explore before they've found all the things that they need to find. And then they've got to get out. It's gone, guys.
I was trying to move you
we
so you
failed.
can get to here.
Yeah, and he was trying to get it up to here. Oh, man.
So that's how the game can go.
That's, yeah,
That was rough.
so tough.
And we still, let's see,
Three
What
tiles
were we
left.
missing?
we're missing green,
Green's arrow.
and we're missing orange,
Yeah.
and then there's
Then
orange
X-axis.
axis. So we needed to
Needed
explore
all
everything.
The tiles
Yes.
out.
Yeah, we needed to have the whole maze to
All
get
right.
out
That
of
is
there.
rough. Thank you for the bits.
Now, do we want to go to the next level or try to repeat this one to beat it?
What?
Not repeat.
We're
You
not
don't
going
want
to
to repeat that? You want to get more complicated without... Okay, that's fine.
Why?
Let's go.
Well,
Let's
we
go.
understand
Why
what's going
not?
on.
Yeah, it was just that
Luck of the
particular-
draw.
Yeah, that luck
we
of the
weren't
draw
getting
was.
all the pieces.
All right,
Okay.
so you guys
We just
wanna
need
try,
to explore as
Three
fast
is the
as we
next
can,
one.
I think,
Scenario
before we get
three?
locked
All right.
down.
You're going to be shuffling mall tiles 2 through 12,
Yep.
placing tile 1A side up,
Okay.
Yep.
and the new permanent rule. Every time this...
Well, that's the one we
Oh
already
yeah,
did.
you just did
Oh,
that.
so we're
So
doing
it's 4.
We're doing 4.
Which is dwarf and elf special abilities.
Oh, so we're adding more tiles. Cool.
Shuffle mall tiles 2 through 14. Place tile 1A side up and follow all of the previous permanent rules. New permanent rule. The dwarf, the orange hero, Clementine, is the only one who is able to move through the small passages in orange walls.
That would be these
Can we see?
little mouse holes.
Because they're dwarf.
Because she's short.
Yeah, so the dwarf can get through those doors.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And they're orange walls, so they
So
should be
yeah,
pretty
it's
obvious.
the dwarf is the orange piece.
When you use the elf, the green hero pawn, so Verde, to explore a new tile, all players are allowed to communicate,
That
following the
is-
same rules as when the sand timer
that's-
is flipped.
I'm just you bring in an example so
The
they can see.
loudspeaker icon is
loudspeaker
there
icon
to
right
remind
there.
you.
Okay.
So you can show it off, yeah.
Yeah, there's a loudspeaker icon. Zoop. There you go. You can see on the green space when it's explored,
Which is
we
useful.
get that loudspeaker, which lets us talk for a moment.
I'm gonna. Can we
Shuffle
house
that in.
rule this real quick?
Okay.
Sure.
You can only say one word
Okay.
when we're on the loudspeaker.
Just so you don't end up having huge conversations.
Yeah, because it will
Maybe
waste all the
one
nonsense.
short sentence.
One sentence.
Whatever.
Like no run-on sentences.
That's fair. You can cut us off at how fast.
I'll judge.
Is that fair?
Whatever.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'll say, freeze, and then you all have to stop talking.
Very good.
Or I'll say,
Switch.
shut up.
Thank you for reminding us to switch movements, because.
Shush.
All right.
All right.
So I still have west and teleport.
I'm very good at
I
shushing. I'm
am
a
still
librarian.
south, explore, and escalator.
Yeah.
And,
And Nate is north and east.
and remember, the rotation rule is still in effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All previous rules continue to be in effect.
Okay, so are we ready to begin the next round?
Sure.
We didn't even.
When you're ready, and begin.
So having these different abilities and stuff is really fascinating to me. Yeah, might as well put them there. So Mustard has found.
Okay.
Boop.
Loudspeaker.
Good.
Yeah. You guys want? Ah!
Ah.
So there is definitely a maze-like quality to this. Not being able to move through other people's pawns is definitely like, if you have two standing next to each other, they can't go through each other. You have to get someone probably to move one out of the way for you before you can do something else with the one that you're trying to move, which is really interesting and incredibly frustrating. And remembering who has what ability, I think, also is tricky. All right, nice. Okay. There you go. Alright, so portals now cannot be used. And now they have to get to exits, which means they're going to have to explore a little bit more because they're going to have to get... they need to explore more tiles. They should also be well aware of time. Okay.
Okay, we can talk for a moment if you'll flip it.
Okay. Yes. So.
We what
got all the
exits? We've
items.
got no exits.
We got no exits, so
Yeah.
we got to get through the whole stack as fast as we
And-
can.
okay. This so green, yellow, purple, orange, orange.
So orange looks like the one we got to move the most. Real
Okay.
There's another yellow
Let's go.
space.
quick. There is another yellow space.
Okay, ready to
Purple's
go?
the closest though.
Ready.
So.
Oh,
Okay. Oh yeah. Clean cut, move down. So the rule with the timer is they can talk, but the timer is still going, and they can't do any actions while they're talking. Andy ended up with the tile uncovering, but no tiles, which is difficult. Well, we found an exit. Okay, another tile. So we have the purple exit, we have the orange exit. Okay, orange is out. Clementine has escaped the Mall of Horrors, apparently.
Burp.
Okay,
So we can
Switch
talk for a
tiles.
couple of moments.
Rotate.
So, rotate.
Yay! I like this one.
Okay.
All right, so I'm back to north and east.
all right.
Yeah.
What exits do we have? We have purple
Purple.
exit.
But we have so many tiles left. I don't know if
So
There's
we're
so
still
many
looking for
tiles to
green
get
and
through.
yellow exit.
there's still.
All right.
So I'd say move yellow over
Across
here.
the board, yeah.
Yeah, across the board. That way.
Sounds good.
Is
And
there a
get
green?
purple out?
Green can explore here if we can
Green
get
go
green
down
down
Yeah,
there. Okay.
yeah, but what if we don't get? We should keep them together in case
We still
the exits
have.
end up on opposite
We're
sides.
still missing. We still have no timers on the board too, so we should also find timers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got a whole stack of stuff.
Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
Let's
ready?
get purple out though. All right, ready?
Ready? Go.
Okay, so Porphyr is out. That means only Mustard and Verde are left, but that means we need to explore with them. We can't explore with Porphyr or Clementine anymore, which means some of these exploration spaces are no longer useful. Explosive. All right, well, we have another timer space, which is really good. And another exploration space, which is also really good. Another timer space and some exploration that does no one any good. Yeah, green's gonna have to explore, I think. Okay. Alright.
Waiting for the
Okay.
last possible
Dang.
second.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was the last possible second.
Yeah, but the thing is that the longer you wait, the more time you
That
have.
was
So-
excellent.
Oh,
That was
switch.
excellent.
Switch.
There you go.
Yeah, switch
Clean cup,
tiles.
move down, give the tiles to John.
Okay,
All right,
so,
so what are we still missing? We've
Green.
yellow
We just need the green
we
exit.
need to find the green exit. We got 3 tiles left.
All right.
So, hold on, guys.
So move the whole thing this way a little
Yeah.
bit.
We still haven't been using the elf announcer either yet.
no, we haven't.
It doesn't
that's
seem
true.
to be as useful.
Yeah.
That's probably why they gave him another ability.
Yeah,
Okay.
they reworked
So
all the characters for the expansion.
we're going to explore with green. Is there a yellow explore?
No.
No,
So we just have to cross
we
our
can get them
fingers.
in the exit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
cross our
let's
fingers.
explore first and then and get into the exit. Okay.
All right,
right.
going back to no talk.
We're hoping.
We can talk for a moment.
Yes, that's good.
All right.
Still no good, but there's a yellow search
Yep.
and a
Okay.
green search.
And a
So,
green search.
okay.
Let's do the green search.
Keep
Let's
going.
go.
Oop.
Now I do that move.
Okay.
The last possible tile. Okay, so Verde is out. Now they just have to get Mustard to the exit around all these yellow walls. Woo! All right.
Teamwork. Yeah.
So, commentary on this one, guys.
Yeah.
We went through the whole
One,
stack.
definitely did not use the
green top.
Green top.
Yeah, we didn't
No.
even.
Just, I think so.
It takes more time than it gives benefit.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is when you hit the timer one, you're immediately turning over the timer, and
Yes.
you feel like you have a few extra.
It's
seconds.
strategizing. Yeah.
It's good.
So when you uncover one of these and you have the little like talk symbol,
Yes.
you could be like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
at
harder
the
to plan.
timer, and you know as soon as you uncover it, you could stop and talk, but the timer's still going, and you aren't getting extra time at the time. So sometimes you guys were uncovering them when you definitely did not have the time to like stop.
Yeah,
moving and
there was
talk.
one time where we did a green explorer, and John was like, "Everything's fine. Keep going."
Fine, keep going.
Yeah.
It's all fine. Thank you. More bits.
Everything is fine. Nothing is
Well
broken.
All right, I'm gonna.
So yeah, that's definitely a situation that
Yeah.
I wanted to comment on. The other thing to comment on was that I don't think you guys used the orange walls.
No,
Well,
but
just because none of them
No.
came up
They only
before.
came out until at the very
Yeah, and
end.
at that
too.
point,
I wasn't even thinking
So-
of that. Yeah.
at that point, the orange guy was long gone.
Yeah, they weren't out when you guys were
No.
looking to get the orange guy out.
pretty much.
So, do we want to add more complexity?
I
Or
would
do we want
say-
to open the expansion and see what that has to offer
Just
us?
for kicks, I think we should introduce the last two.
the last
powers.
two, yeah. Which
Yeah,
last two
let's
powers.
do the
That
let's
is
do up to
The
scenario
mage
6.
Is
and
that-
the dwarf and the
is
barbarian.
that both?
Mage
Yeah.
is 5 and barbarian.
Yeah.
is
So yeah,
6.
that makes
Alright,
sense.
so-
We'll do
So
one
we'll
more.
do both of those together now.
Yes.
All right,
So
so here's the situation. You are
Come-
going to shuffle mall tiles 2 through 17 and tile 1 B side up.
Oh.
did I take? No, that's B.
Yeah. That's.
Flip it on over.
Oh wait, no, that's A.
No,
this
that's
is
that's
B.
B. That's B.
Oh,
This
excellent,
double-sided.
wonderful.
B is harder.
B is harder.
Yeah.
Because there's walls.
Yeah.
Chest high walls.
Everywhere.
All right.
So now-
so
Go
the
ahead.
So new tiles. We
Here-
have the security camera. So let me show off a security camera here.
And
There's what the security camera looks like.
we got the
It's
crystal
that
balls.
guy right there.
Yep, crystal balls.
And crystal
Nicely
balls.
color coded
Yes.
to go with your
Yeah.
the tokens color.
There's the crystal
What I
ball.
also really like about the game is
So what happens with the crystal ball?
I believe
So in the rules it says when the mage is standing on a crystal ball space, the player who has the explore action may add up to 2 new tiles to the mall at valid positions connected to unused exploration spaces, but of any color.
That's very
Yes.
useful.
Very good.
You are allowed to connect the second tile to the first one placed this way. That exploration does not need to take place immediately. It can be done later, provided that the mage is still on the crystal ball space.
Wow,
It's
that's
very-
complicated.
It's very
No,
handy.
it's very. It just means you get to double explore.
Yes.
When the mage hits the crystal ball,
When it's
double
on-
explore anywhere in
Yeah,
the maze.
as long as the mage is on the crystal ball, anytime you explore, you get to flip 2 tiles instead of one.
But let's say you had like the yellow token and the green token close to exploration spaces of their own. You could do those and then use the mage space. It doesn't need to be done when you move the token onto the space.
Right.
You could leave it, use the other 2 to
Right.
explore where they are.
As long as the mage is
then-
on the space, you will
You
have
get
the
an extra
ability.
explore. It doesn't X out as soon as you use it?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Like for example,
As long as he's there, you can continue
for
to do
example,
it. Okay.
Andy, in that last game, you got
Yeah.
orange out early.
Yeah.
And then you had orange exploration spaces you couldn't use.
Yeah.
In this case, you could continue to, like, you could have used.
Yeah, I
get
think
the
we need
orange
to
out
agree.
And then use those.
We're not
Yeah.
going to let anybody leave the mall until we've found everybody's exit. I mean, it worked for us. We got through
No,
it.
'cause
Yeah,
the problem
but
is,
We
it's
could have
Having
ended up with
this-
only an orange space.
Having this bonus exploration space.
Yeah, it's going to make it
because the
easier.
problem
you
is,
can use any
what
color.
what happens
Yeah.
if I have to move the orange guy all the way over here and then
no-
the green guy's thing is over here and the orange guy's
Yeah.
over there and
Yeah. So that's the crystal ball. Once the crystal ball space has been used, place an out of order token on it.
Okay.
So they do.
So it does
they do
get
go out of
X'd.
order.
Once you
it's
move off
used.
of it.
Out of
Right.
all,
Once you've used it.
out of all
So-
the base game
okay.
characters, the mage has the best power.
Yes.
Argue. That's not
And
even an
Star none.
argument.
And the
Barbarian.
yep.
So, in this scenario, there are 2 security cameras in the deck of mall tiles.
Yes.
All the spaces on a tile that contain a security camera are yellow in order to make them easier to spot. If 2 or more security cameras are functional, like revealed and not covered in an out of order token, you are not allowed to move any hero pawn onto any sand timer space. So you can't like pause and communicate. Basically, like they're watching you. They're looking for what you're doing.
So you have to get the
Got my
barbarian to
eyes
one of those cameras and
on you.
smash it.
Smash it.
Exactly. Yep.
Camera punch.
Yeah.
Double camera,
You
double
will-
punch.
To disable a security camera, the barbarian must move onto it, then place an out of order token onto it beneath the barbarian. This means that once the first camera is revealed, you must be careful. If other cameras are revealed before you can disable the first camera, you'll be unable to flip the sand timer until you disable
One of the
all but one. Yeah.
all but one. Okay. Okay.
Something
I got
else.
it.
Oh,
I
sorry.
got it.
Something else to consider. We have just doubled the stack from our first game, so we have twice
So
as
there's
many.
There's a lot to
for.
look through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah, no,
not
you
all
can't
of it
use
is
it
going to
again.
fit
Though
on
my
the
guess
screen at the
is-
same time.
Probably.
But
There
we'll
are
see.
multiple.
I think there's still
It'll
only
probably
one
be-
of each exit and one of each.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Still
but-
only one of
and
each
it looks
exit, one
like
of each
there's
ball.
only one crystal ball because you're only adding.
yes.
You're only
Multiple
adding
cameras.
one tile in that.
Yeah.
There's 2 cameras.
Two
Because you're
cameras.
adding tiles 16 and 17. and
Essentially.
there's 1 crystal ball because you added tile 15.
Yeah.
Yep. And
All
yeah,
right.
this basically brings in the main mechanics of the game, and the rest of the scenarios available. Basically,
Add more
both friends
cameras.
and
Yeah.
more challenges.
All right, so
Like,
let's remember orange can go through orange walls.
Yep.
So then there
And
some of the other
greens is not a very useful power.
Not a
No.
very good power.
some of the other scenarios are things like divination. The mall tile is placed face up so you can see the upcoming tile.
Yep.
Follow the leader during the setup. Use the action tiles corresponding to a game with 1 player fewer. Give 1 of them to each player except 1 player who doesn't get any. Instead, that player is the only one allowed to use the do something pawn.
very fun.
You'd really have to be
Supervising.
paying attention. Okay.
This scenario allows up to 9 players to play.
Yes, this game. I don't know if we mentioned up to 8, did we? But
no,
yeah,
I
9
did
is
say it
great.
was scalable and that you had
love this
the
idea.
ability to expand who has what moves.
In order to deceive the guards, the heroes must steal an item that's not theirs, then escape through an exit that's not theirs. Each exit can only be taken by 1 hero. So you leave the hero pawns on the exit so
Oh
that
man,
you know
that
who
gets
used
confusing.
them. Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
but fun.
11
Yeah.
is rearrangement mode. The walls never stop moving before the items are stolen. Each time the sand timer is flipped, discard 2 revealed tiles that were already placed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
That
I don't
sounds
like
really
that.
rough.
Scenario 12, gestures only. When you're allowed to communicate, you can only communicate with gestures, never language.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, so Judge,
Yeah.
ASL,
No, I was about listing
wow.
this
Yeah.
like
because that's a gestural language.
language.
So it says gestures only, never language. But ASL is a language.
That
Right.
should
It
be
uses
fair.
language. It uses
yeah,
gestures.
but it's a language. Just
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's gestures, it's still a
But it says
language.
you communicate with gestures.
No languages.
It doesn't say no spoken language. So
Right.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. No language. Anyways,
What is this? A quiet? What is this? A Quiet Place
are
movie?
we ready to go?
Yes. Tiles are down.
You have explore, John.
Explore, escalator, and south.
I have west and teleport.
I want to do
Oh,
multi-dimensional
I need
malls.
to rotate this. No, I don't.
No, that's right. It was right.
You actually are building 2 malls in multi-dimensional mall. You place some of the tiles on one table and some of the tiles on another table nearby.
And like teleport between
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in
With
order
the-
to distract the guards, the 4 hero pawns can never be in the same dimension all at once.
Yeah.
I want to get to the expansion, so let's play this
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Are
I
we
love
ready to
these
go?
different scenarios. They're
I'm ready.
fantastic.
On your
Yes.
mark.
Get set.
Go.
Get set, go. Oh.
Yeah, ASL is language. It doesn't say spoken language. It just says language. So Though I'm just trying to imagine an ASL speaker, like people who use ASL doing this game. Having had several patrons at the library who use ASL, then watching the emphatic ASL use is fantastic. It's wonderful how easy it is to tell what yelling is in a gestural language. Thank you for the bit. I do find it fascinating, ASL, children who grow up knowing ASL will do baby talk gestures, and they'll babble to themselves with their hands, like babies do, and like small children do. Frequently when I have patrons at the library who are watching like a video or something online, they'll be like talking to themselves a little bit, and that's definitely a thing I've witnessed ASL using patrons do. They're these sort of truncated little motions with their hands that are definitely they're muttering to themselves, which is really cool. I love how language isn't the conventions of language that we think of as being spoken aren't necessarily a spoken thing. It's how we use language regardless of the way that we express it, which is very cool. I'm also very bad with languages. Much as I would love to learn ASL, and I know I would not necessarily be very good at it. Yeah, I see where you're going. I see what Nate wants. Yep. All right. Y'all are pushing your luck.
Did I just get it?
Just got it.
Got it.
That was so close.
Dear God.
Man, okay.
I didn't realize it was.
All right.
So close.
Yep. Swap.
Here's
All
the thing.
right, there's an orange exploration
somebody's-
over here. We're still on that, right?
Frantically
So,
putting the do something
Speaking
token
of
in front of you.
Okay.
Maybe look at the timer.
So I
is
crystal
that
balled
used
this
now?
space. So
Okay.
is that okay?
That's fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fine. I was
Yeah.
watching the timer. I was like,
We
I
should
don't care
definitely
what's
do
going
one
on.
here.
Do I have to do
What
it
have we
now?
found?
or
Have we
do I-
found
No,
any
no, no, no.
weapons?
Next time we
found green,
explore.
Yellow.
Found green,
Yellow,
yellow, and
purple.
purple.
But
But
no
we haven't
exit.
found,
Oh,
we
no,
found
purple
purple's
exit.
Yeah. So we
Alright.
get purple out. And we're using time.
All right, let's
Let's go. It's Christmas.
The lights didn't go off from red, Andy. We're just, yeah, it's fine. They never got switched.
What's up?
Oh, there is another, oh, you know what? So we do have a security camera on the board. So remember, having a security camera out means that you can't refresh the timer until that security camera. We now have 2 security cameras out. So until they get rid of both of those, one of them. But they have to get rid of at least one. It says if 2 or more security cameras are functional. So At this point, I'm just watching the timer. 'Cause
Oh, right.
yeah,
I
y'all
forgot.
need to get
We
the
can't
barbarian
do
over there to destroy the
cameras.
cameras.
I forgot about the cameras.
I was trying to move yellow.
Yes,
That way.
that's why I
It's-
pounded for you.
We were screwed anyway. There's no way we're going to get them all the way up there.
Anyways, so that gets interesting when
game.
you've got a lot of pieces going
Lack
on.
lack of
lot of
communication is that gets you
We need
forget
that
Yes.
psychic communication. We just didn't have that going on.
Okay, so we're going to
Allie
introduce.
and I might do well with this.
Oh my God,
man,
you guys
yeah,
would be
you share a
disturbingly
brain.
good.
So,
Yeah.
John,
Yes.
tell us about the expansion.
So the expansion is called.
Maximum security.
33 bits. Thank you.
Who's giving? Is it all Lobster?
It is.
Thank you so much, Lobster of Revenge, for all these
Space
fabulous
bidding.
bitsoids.
Maximum security. Boom.
Yeah,
That good, yeah. Maximum security.
yeah.
So, this expansion is modular, so you can add whatever you would like to the game, but it recommends you remove certain tiles and whatnot.
So hard.
Yes.
Where's starting tile 1?
Certain tile 1A right
It's
here.
this one here.
Yep.
Okay.
And basically, it fixes a few of the minor issues the base game has. Those
Probably good.
Those being essentially that once you play through the scenarios, the replay value kind of diminishes because once you finish the scenario and complete the scenario, it's not much of a thing. But this is modular that adds in basically 13
Different
different
combos.
ways and new combos and better powers.
Yeah.
Because before the powers were more mall-centric rather than fantasy-centric, whereas this balances a fantasy and mall-centric theming.
So does it use the same starting tiles?
Yes, we still use the same core 12 tiles, so you need
Okay.
1 through 12.
1 through 12.
These here are the new tiles with newer things that are really cool. And here is the rule book. So, one of the first things we're going to introduce, I believe, is we're going to introduce security guards. Also, there are like table of reference for everything, which is really nice. So you can set up however you want to do with the game. Where we got it. So first, we now have guards, like physical guards now, not just
Camera.
not just cameras. So these are represented by these black pawns here.
Okay.
So essentially, during the game, when tile 9 is added to the mall, take the guard pawn from the theft tile and place it on the guard. And place the guard on tile 9. Oh, actually, I might need to reintroduce some stuff to be modular. You want to read? So
Oh
hold
no,
on.
sorry. I didn't mean to steal it from you.
No, that's cool. Hang on one sec.
So we need a new tile 9,
I think this might change things.
5,
Yes, I think so.
4,
Well, here's 8. They're highlighted in
6.
blue, so. Yes, 10,
12. Here's tile 9.
25, 6.
Replace small tile 9 from the base game with the one from this expansion. Place a guard pawn on the theft tile.
Yes. So we now have one guard on the theft tile. So
Where's tile 9?
tile 9. Give me 1 second. Tile 9. So we're replacing the expansion essentially with that.
There's the guard,
Yes.
and he goes there when
we spawn
uncover
him. Yes.
Okay. What does the guard do?
If you cannot enter a space with a guard.
Oh.
Can we move the guard?
Yes, that's actually what we're going to be doing. Now our abilities to move characters can also move guards.
Ah.
So we have to move him out of his space. I think there are specific. Can I see? So essentially, the guard pawn monitors the entire tile on which it's standing. This means you're never allowed to move a hero onto a mall tile that a guard pawn is on. You are never allowed to move a guard on. Oh yeah, I already said that. You won't get. Oh, hold on. You can't. This rule is slightly modified in Module 5. You move the guard pawn the exact same way you move heroes. In other words, anytime you depict an action, yada yada. The exception is the guard pawn cannot use the vortex system, which is a modular, which is cool. You cannot use guard pawns to activate special spaces for you. For example, you cannot use them to use sand timers and whatnot. So that's the first thing that the game adds. But there are 13 modules in the game, and a very fun one we can get to, hopefully, is this little final boss thing, which I'm trying to keep hidden for a little while.
Well, you're showing it to the chat because they can see
no,
into the box.
My
So
box!
hide the box.
Hide the
Okay.
box!
All right. So we've got a guard and we've got a guard tile. Are we ready to go with just that?
Sure.
we
why
just have to add this to the stack, so it's getting shuffled in.
Okay.
Okay. And then we start again on space 1A. Randomize, randomize, randomize.
John,
Yes.
I can't help noticing
They're different colors?
they are different colors.
Yes. I believe that's purposeful, so you know, like, starting out.
Okay.
Because there is an entire new set of
Yeah.
different colors for the entire stack.
Okay.
And they do replace everything gradually. We're just starting from the first exit to
add the guard tile. Okay.
Exactly.
I feel ready. Do you guys feel
do
ready
too.
to go again?
Sure.
I'm ready.
How do you feel, chat? Ready to watch us dive back into the mall?
Yes.
All right, so let's move
This
this a little
time-
bit further north.
No prisoners.
All right, so we're back
Hold
down
on.
to a much smaller stack.
North. There
Thank
we go.
you very much. All right, so I have elevator, explore south.
I got north and east.
And I've
Hey,
got
Steve, how's it going?
no. You've got west. Oh no, yeah, right.
Yeah, you've got west.
And I've got east.
You
Well,
may
I'm
notice
sorry. I'm
They're
used
not going to
to.
talk.
It's upside
It's
down.
Buttons
totally
are-
They
good.
don't love you.
It's totally good.
And teleport.
Because
All right.
our
They're
chat
confused.
That is normally
Are
behind the
we-
camera is
Oh.
not there.
I'm waiting until Amanda's done talking to Steve.
100%
Steve, are you ready to
sure.
see some more of this?
Steve says, real good, go steal.
All right,
So-
All right.
and begin.
Yeah, he knows Magic Maze. And hey, Lobster Revenge, with that last bit, you've moved into second place. Congratulations. So they're working with the expansion now, Steve. I don't know if you came in time to hear that, but here we are. But yeah, the TV, the laptop that we use to put the chat up on the TV has it's pretty good. So yes, we're number 2. We're number 2. But that means that they can't see the chat. I have it on my computer. And because I am being table friend, so that it's not just us streaming a silent game with these guys emphatically like slamming the do something token in front of each other. I'm here to talk. I'm here to be chatty. I don't know if I'm always succeeding, but because sometimes I'll be watching like towards the end game, and yeah, and just intense glares. You can't even say Sawyer at each other. So, actually, I want a version of this game where the only thing, it'll be just me and Steve playing, and the only thing we can say to each other is Sawyer. We named our little dudes, Steve. We've got Mustard. Orange is Clementine. Purple is Porfor. And green is Verde. Sawyer! Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It would be like using the red do something token. You'd have to communicate entire instructions in that one word, and I feel like we could do that. I feel like we're prepared for that. We also still need to have our Sawyer's Revenge game. Yeah, we could totally do that.
Okay. We can talk
okay.
for a moment.
All right, we still haven't
This
found
is a
the thing.
mess. We're still
Sawyer's
exploring.
always prepared. Yeah.
So
Okay, we got exits first. We didn't get weapons. But we have all the exits on the table.
we've only got 3 tiles left to explore.
No, we have one. We
You
have
have
one
one weapon.
We have that.
This
we,
doesn't make any sense.
Oh, geez.
How can that be? Okay,
what do you
okay,
mean
it's
how can
fine.
that be?
It's fine.
We got the
That's
last
the weapons.
So where are all the explore points? There's a purple explore point there.
Yes.
Purple explore
Thank you
point
for the
here.
bits.
Yellow explore point here. This is
On your
awful.
way to number 1.
Yeah.
Purple here.
We're all spread out.
Orange there.
We
and
can-
orange over there and yellow up here. So, I mean, shall we just start moving stuff?
We could teleport, but we still have access to that. We could go
Yeah.
Yeah,
possibly
yeah.
Are we
here
switching
and then-
things?
Switch.
Or we still have switch?
All right,
Yep,
swap them out.
All right, so I have north and east. All right.
Get going.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And
Go.
go.
It's time.
Lobster's number 1 now. You know what? I would probably see it. Oh, yeah, sure is. I see it up on the banner up above. So next time you post in the chat, Lobster, you'll have the number 1 bit badge. Exciting. New sheriff in town. So this is the trick now. They have to uncover those last 3 tiles. Yay, number 1. Exciting. Yeah, I don't have any bits right now, so I can't get into a bit war with you. Yeah. There. I will take charge of those for now. That way no one is tempted by them. Ugh.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just move?
Swap here.
Why didn't you just move the
Swap
mage
spaces.
right
I
into
didn't
it?
realize.
All right. Now I've got
Okay.
I've
all
got
right,
teleporting
all right.
west.
Everyone was so focused on the yellow
Yeah.
one that no one was looking at what else was close to a timer.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got
Anyway,
Okay, we've
purple
got
spaces to
weapon-
explore on that end. We've
Yep.
got, and those are the last 2 explore, or the last
There's-
2 pieces. Purple
there's
there,
purple there,
purple
there's
right
an
there.
purple
orange
here,
over
purple
here.
here.
There's a purple here, and there's a teleport near to that one.
yes, and we all still haven't
Okay.
gotten our weapons. So
Ready to move?
I think
Sure,
so.
why not?
All right.
All right, guys.
Oh, that's fine.
That's the trick. You got to orient all the cards in the same direction so that you know which way you're going. Sorry, chat. My goodness. I only had like 1 cup of tea today. That's why I'm dragging. Oh, security guards out. You can't explore. Is the problem. You gotta get him out of there. Man. Andy, can you pass me the instructions for the expansion? I'm gonna look something up, chat. There's a beholder security guard. I
You just
love it. I really enjoy it, okay? trouble, guys. Right here in River City. God, y'all just, man.
All right.
Okay.
Think up, move down.
We need to move the guard as soon as we can.
Yeah,
But we
use
can't-
the escalator, move him
He
over.
can't get off the
can't
tile.
leave.
He has to
He
go
can't get
off
out of
the
the
tile.
Right.
So we need to move him into this
He can't
tile.
explore.
He can't get out.
No, but we can move him here.
No,
explore the purple.
No, you
Nobody
can't
can
enter the
move
entire
onto the tile
tile.
while the guard is there.
This whole area is locked down. We can't
Oh,
go
it's
in.
the tile. I thought
Yes.
it was the square.
Oh,
Oh.
that'd be too easy.
Yeah,
So you
so we
need
have to
to-
get him off that tile before purple can even go onto
Yeah,
that
y'all
tile.
need to
And-
get purple out of that tile. And then back into that tile once.
So
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
quick
Yeah,
point
no, I
of
think
order.
we're-
Quick point of order.
Point of order.
So for the guard,
Yes.
if he moves into a tile with somebody in it,
Yes.
what happens to that somebody?
I believe.
They just can't
You are
move.
never allowed to move a guard pawn onto a mall tile with a hero pawn on it. You wouldn't want to get caught.
And
Okay,
here's the thing.
so that's that then.
I don't think we have any way to do this.
We can move him down
We
here.
have to
No,
move
this
him-
ain't connected. This ain't connected. It's all a solid path. We need him to get in the middle because this is all one line.
Somebody can teleport past him. We can get purple here, teleport him away. Oh, sorry, I'll start the timer again.
Okay, so now
Okay,
you
so
guys are,
strategizing. Get purple here,
security
teleport him
guard
out of the way,
is-
get the
this
guard
is
no,
into
we wanna
this
get-
tile, and then purple back and go through. Okay,
Yeah,
ready?
we'll
Go.
We'll teleport. Okay.
Okay.
all right. All right. They're doing it, guys. They're doing it. They're getting there. They're doing the thing, making it happen.
That's me.
Now, this is theoretically a problem for them. Okay. Oh, no, we can do it.
Ah, okay.
No,
Move
no,
down.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
The black
Yeah,
tile's there.
Black tile can't go.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
Shit, yeah. Sorry. Leaving it
okay,
there.
that's fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Okay,
It
now
was
we're
fine.
back. Now
It was
we're
a-
back.
It was a,
Now okay, everything's fine.
and we've also just and we blocked
Fine.
from Switch.
Fine. Okay. Whatever. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Nothing
This game is fantastic.
That's a lot of fun. Okay.
So we still have teleport. Where are we trying to get stuff?
Okay, here's the
we're
thing.
on talking mode
Green
right
is
now.
there.
Yellow's here. Here's the thing. This
Yellow
guy's right
needs
here.
to teleport past.
Yellow can teleport past, and green.
But once
Green cannot,
once we
yeah.
have our stuff, we can't teleport. Yellow's exit is over here.
Yes.
Green's exit is over here.
Yeah, but
So-
we can
We'll,
pin
we'll pin him here.
here.
Pin him here.
Here, yeah. That's the plan.
Okay.
That's fair. But we have to get
then
them
we'll
all.
move him out.
We're also
so
out
purple
of
can get
flips.
We're also out of flips. Yes. So this
All
is our.
right,
Let's
we're
go.
gonna have to go
It's gonna have
fast.
to happen fast.
All right.
The security guard makes things really, really hard. The security guard is really difficult.
Oh,
So this is the trick, remembering which tile you have. I feel like I can't talk sometimes. Yeah. Alright, so they've got 3 out of 4 on their weapons. Yeah, that's a problem. See, I know what I would suggest they do, but I can't tell them. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We actually did have
Sorry,
one more
guys.
flip.
oh no!
no,
it
wait a minute.
didn't.
No, that
that
just
was
got
out of
moved.
order. It
Gone.
just got moved.
That just got moved.
Oh, that was
That
much.
security guard makes
God,
things
I was thinking this was
hard.
connected.
I know,
No.
that's
It's
hard.
connected.
Yeah.
It's not.
Dead end mall.
So
Man.
that's
Okay. I got a
module
sleep now.
1. Module 1
Yeah, I
of
know,
13.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
have-
the bits. That man.
And that is
So-
only one of 4 guards.
They actually do
Yeah.
have anti-stress tokens. So you can place anti-stress tokens near the sand timer. During the game, at any time, any player can decide to use an anti-stress token. Discard the token and immediately apply its effect as explained below.
Oh, that's cool. So
There's a
it's,
sand timer token.
Okay.
Immediately flip the sand timer, then follow all of the usual rules for flipping the sand timer.
Rotate
Swap token.
abilities.
So yeah.
it's like
and
pull the audience,
loudspeaker.
call a friend 50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah.
I have to take
And
a
do you want to
bio
show
break,
off
folks,
the-
so I'll
well-
be back. I'll set up maybe a game or something, and then I'll be back. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, we're probably going to
It's
call it a
9-ish,
day.
yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
9 right now.
Okay.
So.
Oh
one
my
more
god,
game, or-
we've been playing.
Well, no. Do we want to show off the
we can
super
show off
secret
some of
tile?
the. We can show off a lot of the components.
Yeah. All right.
This is what we were. This is what we were hoping to surprise you guys with.
He's got a little security guard mustache.
Yes.
Please
Something
don't tell my boss I was sleeping.
Something I really wanted to show off about this, though, is we were kind of complaining about how a lot of the powers were useless a little
Yes.
bit before. They fixed that in this expansion. Each character has a new
God.
ability, which is very helpful. So first off, let's go about, if we had a barbarian power on that turn, it might have been
Yeah.
better. Because barbarians can now break
Smash
walls,
walls.
getting through
Oh.
terrain.
How awesome
Yeah.
is that?
Very good. Then we have what my favorite one. The dwarf now has the ability to play down these vents, and he can teleport between vents. Or
So
any
he has
player
to
can.
place one somewhere, and
then
then
play
when he's
the other
somewhere
one.
else, he can place the other one and teleport between them.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
With the elf, I believe you're able to explore in an angle. Is that how it was?
Let me look.
Amanda's got
The
the
elves
rules.
teleport.
Elves telekinesis.
That's it.
So during the game, when the green hero pawn is on an unused exploration space of any color, any player can use the telekinesis special ability. Discard a telekinesis token and immediately apply its effect as explained below. Choose a mall tile already on the board and move it to where the green hero pawn is exploring.
So you're able to literally move the land.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Good
That
ability.
is super useful.
It's like, yeah, I want the exit over here now.
Yeah,
Yes.
where I am.
But
Oh man.
but my favorite new power is
mage?
still the mage. She has the ability now to get
There's a whole
spells.
bunch of spells.
A lot of spells.
You know, get them on camera.
Yeah, try to get them. Sorry.
So you have
yeah.
the broom, so you can remove an out of order token.
You wanna start with
You can do a crystal ball. You can add a crystal ball effect.
It's still the best ability
Yeah.
in the game.
So
It's
on
really
the
good.
guard tile, we have
Yes.
this thing, the keypad.
Keypad.
What's the keypad do?
So when you stand on a code space,
which is something like right here.
Yep.
yeah. So codes. To utilize a code, a hero pawn must be on a code space. The guard room is locked with a steel door. Another hero pawn can then pass through the steel door in the direction of the red arrow. Place an out-of-order token on the code space you used beneath the hero pawn.
Wow. Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah,
When playing with the
free
guard
it.
room tile, if you ever move a hero pawn and a guard pawn onto the same tile, probably by mistake,
Yes.
Yeah.
the hero pawn gets put into
Jail.
small jail.
So can
Yeah.
Can you pass me the tile?
To free them, you have to use a code space or a ventilation shaft or wall breach.
Thank you. So these are some of the things. So this is jail.
Mall jail.
Ma jail.
You can swap position with any two pawns. You can use heroes and guards. Like the guard can be a pawn that you swap position
So
with.
guys,
which is
check out
really
mall
cool.
jail here. It's got
another-
that's the
Teleportation. You can move a pawn to
keypad.
any empty corridor space.
It's got a bunch of
Another one of my
rules.
favorites is the
man.
laser room with this big moving laser that rotates that you have to move around.
Oh man.
Clairvoyance, ghost form,
So yeah, if you wanna
invisibility,
show off that,
frog.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can choose a guard and turn it into a frog.
So this is the
And here's one for even more confusion.
Space that
So the
rotates.
beholder, you can move him,
that.
but to move the beholder, you have to move a pawn onto the movement space.
Ah.
So now you're moving a pawn that's moving a beholder that's in the game.
That's funny.
That's wild.
That's so cool.
I like this
yeah.
one.
Look at that.
McTrawlins.
Yeah, it's a
You
McTrawlins
move
voucher.
down left, right.
Guards
Oh,
can't
man.
resist a voucher for McTrawlins. Move a guard pawn directly onto any McTrawlins illustrated area. While the guard is eating, the guard pawn is not considered to be on the mall tile. They're off duty.
Oh, that's nifty.
All right.
Oh, man.
Fantastic.
I'm
So,
a big
okay.
fan of this expansion.
I mean, I'm a
is-
fan of this game.
Paul Blart, Beholder Cop.
Oh God,
So I'm
no,
gonna
Exactly what he is.
no.
Switching to full screen so we can do post-mortem.
Yes,
So, guys, I had so much fun.
I did too.
Yeah, I'm a
I
little
hope it was
exhausted.
fun for our chat because we knew it was going to be a challenge to stream this
Yes.
because we couldn't talk while we were playing it. But I
But it
feel
was
like,
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And having
A lot of
Amanda
fun.
doing color running commentary was
Really
it
good.
did the trick, I think.
Thank
I
you.
try.
So, oh
yeah.
man, that was terrific.
really cool.
So, John, you're going to be on tomorrow
Yes.
because tomorrow is
International
International Tabletop
Tabletop
Day.
Day.
Huzzah!
Which, you know, a lot of people are streaming board games tomorrow.
Yes.
Including you.
Yes.
And John has some games that he's picked out that he wants to play. He's going to bring some friends. And
Hopefully
should be a
it
good
works
time.
out. Yeah.
Amanda and I may join you after I get off shift.
That should be
We'll
good.
See. It sort of depends on how
yeah.
we're feeling at that stage.
I'm aiming to try to start maybe the latest 2:30, maybe
Okay.
latest, but
When I
I'm
get
aiming
here
to
in
be
the
there.
morning, I'm going to set the stream up. Or maybe I just won't take it down tonight.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And yeah.
Yeah, we'll
you're-
work on
you're
that.
welcome to play.
Okay, and yeah, I believe
where's
all of
the-
these that are just
There's maximum
blue,
security.
these are all the, yeah, this one's not, there we go.
That's yours.
There we go. And I think that should be good.
All right.
So, should we put up a poll?
I definitely think we should.
Do
And
we have
I,
any ideas
First-
what we want to play?
I have one I wanted to suggest, however,
Yeah.
it was something I picked up at PAX, not through the store, so I don't know if that's okay.
Is it something that's, what is it?
I presented it to you guys, I think the last time I was here, and it was the cooperative game. Black Orchestra.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a fully cooperative game.
I don't think it's something that we have in the store, so
No.
maybe not.
I have a thought, partially because we have for some reason we have an open copy of a demo copy of the expansion, but not of the main game. Flamme Rouge.
Flamme Rouge.
Ooh, the French bicycle racing game.
Oh, I know that one. I'm excited for that actually. It's
Okay.
like, everyone gets like an individual
Let me
deck of
get my
cards.
phone out so that I can put together a poll.
Flamme Rouge.
We're gonna do this, guys.
Alright.
All right.
I would be down
So-
for Flamme Rouge.
Any suggestions in chat? Because we've gotten some good suggestions from chat
Yeah.
before.
Oh, sorry, Malcolm. Yeah. The
Oh,
VOD will be up as soon as we're done, so you can go back and watch it.
yes, it was full of tension.
There was a
and
lot of very emphatic, motioning.
do the thing.
Come on!
Steve says that Black Orchestra can get really long.
It can.
Okay.
So he says no. He votes no on that one for
Okay.
on stream, which a game that could end up stretching for a really long time, maybe not.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but Flamme Rouge.
Flamme Rouge.
And
Yeah, there was a whole lot of
oh, yes.
and then someone else went,
I was sure at one point someone just wanted to knock over the
Explorers
palm.
of the North Sea. We could.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Shipwrights of the North
Or
Sea.
shipwrights. So the
One of these days we'll
expansion
find-
to that, the
We'll
mead
find
hall,
something.
I desperately
We'll find the
need it.
real answer to the
Well, no, I was
riddle.
just saying one of these days we'll play.
Steve says,
for
did you like
Friday.
orchestra? Did you like Black?
Oh, that'd be cool.
I
What's
love
that?
that.
Steve
Friday
asks
the
if you liked the orchestra game.
Oh, I enjoyed it thoroughly.
He wasn't a big fan of it, but
The concept, well, I can understand it because it is, in the end, it is a dice chucker, essentially.
Okay.
But to me, in a cooperative scenario, that really just gets my blood boiling and like, oh my god.
holy crap, guys!
Yes?
I don't think we can put a survey up
Why?
because Friday we have to play Star Wars.
Star Wars?
obviously we have to play.
We
something
have to
Star
play
Wars.
Star
Friday,
Wars.
May the
Star
4th.
May the
Wars?
4th.
We're gonna play Legion on stream on Friday, guys.
Oh my god!
So
There we go.
there you go. I hope folks will join us. I think Andrew
some painting to
Kelby.
do.
Well, yeah, I'll do a little painting before that.
In a worst case scenario, I have X-wing stuff I could bring, so
Yeah.
that's already painted.
I looked at
We'll
the
come
date
up with
and I was
something
like,
Star
holy
Wars.
crap.
Yeah,
Star Wars Day.
we'll come up with something Star Warsy.
There's
to
plenty of
play.
options. You've got
There are a lot
you've
of
got
options.
X-wing, you've got Legion,
I
you've
really
got
want to do
Imperial
like a
Assault.
Legion Learn to Play because I painted the store demo copy figures
That's very cool.
and I haven't had a chance to play with them yet.
Okay.
John, will you be here for
I will
Friday
be here
the 4th?
Friday. Friday the 4th, I should be here.
I do not know.
Okay.
But we'll
we
see.
may have Andrew back, Andrew Kelby.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
If you're gonna
see
do a
if I
Star
can get
Wars
Brian
thing, I was
Frost.
going to say give Mr.
So-
Frost a call.
Yes.
Yeah. So
That'll be
that's,
fun.
That's what's going to be happening next Friday, guys. Sorry,
we have-
I'm not putting
So
up a survey.
Yeah.
Steve says so. Steve, the reason why I'm relaying things is because they can't see the chat. So
Yeah,
I'm
we
relaying.
don't have our
Yes,
chat.
sorry about
He
that.
says, for me, the dice chucking is not super great. It requires you to almost fully max everything before actually playing. That's not
Yes.
his favorite. Even on normal, you need to have 3 successes and many plots. You can really only get 4 dice, so that's really only a 75% hit. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, I've been repeating it multiple times to catch anyone who might be in the chat. So
Yeah.
I'm tired.
No, and that's totally a fair comparison. But I've always just enjoyed the thematic feel. It definitely feels like you're going through the history books of
Okay.
this is what happened at this time, and this is the response you get from that. I love the thematic of the Gestapo raids that steal all your equipment and stuff. And I don't mind a hard game like that. And like I said, a lot of the things maxing out is definitely a thing you want, and it's very hard to do. But I have done it, and it is possible. It just requires a lot of planning.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we're doing the 2nd edition. I don't know if you've played.
It's Travis and
Travis
Travis again.
here.
Travis, I don't know if you heard
But
us
yeah, we
say.
played the 2nd edition, and with this version, it had updated powers.
Next Friday, we're not
which
putting
had
up a
also
poll.
some rule
I
space
don't
are
know,
pretty good.
Steve.
Because
I
next
think I would
Friday
side
is
with you
4th
on
of
that
May.
one. He says
May the 4th.
for
So
the
it's Star
theme,
Wars Day.
you'd like to start at committed. Why do I need to work my way up to even try to win?
I
the
want to do the
Yeah,
Legion
I
Learn to
can.
Play.
I can see why you enjoy it,
Yes.
from your description
There
of
are
it. But
many
I think
options,
my personal
Legion,
play style,
you've
I would go with Steve on
Destiny.
that.
That's
That would
totally
probably
fair.
be more my feeling.
X-wing.
I just want to play.
There's a lot. Rebellion,
I don't
if
want
you
to
really
start
want
building
to
up. I wanna
long
play.
and boring.
But I also like with the board how you start in a smaller
A day or two.
area and then you grow out and then you shrink back down. That's very fun for me. It kind of
good to see
checks
you,
a lot of
Travis.
my good boxes, which I enjoy quite a bit.
All right.
But I can definitely see why some people do not enjoy the game.
for them.
But yeah,
You demoed PAX.
Well, anyways,
Gotcha.
I had fun.
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
So
Oh, this game, Magic
Yes.
Maze,
Well, Magic Maze,
so
yeah.
much fun. I mean,
There's no
it's a
controversy about
challenge.
Magic Maze.
yeah, but
Yeah.
fun challenge,
Yeah,
crazy challenge.
It's like Man, that was so great. And we won twice and we lost
Yes.
twice.
Hey!
Or did we lose 3 times? I've lost track.
I
There
don't
were definitely.
remember.
I
It was
mean, there are definitely
so much
games
fun.
that I
We never
lost
repeated the same
30
stuff,
times
so.
on.
Yeah.
Not every time.
Obviously, a lot of
Crystal.
replayability. Obviously, a lot of cool abilities in the new maximum
Yep.
security. So I'm glad we've got that as an option.
Whereas, like, so Dark Crystal is one of those ones where I like some parts of it and not all parts of it. Because
Yeah.
he's saying he likes several elements of Black Orchestra, but not all. He doesn't.
No,
think
that's
it's the
totally
strongest.
fair. Yeah.
But there are definitely games where there are things I love about them, and things I really don't.
That does
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I have
All right.
to
Yeah.
excuse
Take
myself.
care.
But thanks again. Have fun,
nominates,
everybody.
Scoville.
Bye, chat. Yeah, always.
Cool.
Andy, Steve nominates Scoville for the stream after Star Wars Day.
Ooh.
I would love Scoville.
Scoville.
Who owns it?
Yeah, we would need a copy
You're
of it. As
muted.
Drum Rouge once again.
I muted you before you unplugged, so.
Yeah. Burp, burp, burp.
Flamme Rouge sounds
Hopefully
like
we're not
fun. We
giving
can
any
do like
static.
an
There you go.
all-French day.
Oh, baguettes.
Mealborn,
Mealborn,
Flamme
Flamme
Rouge.
Rouge.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. It is
Carcassonne.
Bastille Day. Carcassonne.
Carcassonne would be good.
Anyways, so Star
do.
Wars next week.
Star
Well,
Wars.
would you be willing to loan it to us for the purpose of the stream?
What are we doing?
Because
Scoville.
I know you can't be here Friday
Yeah.
nights, but
And Steve,
it would come with one you. If you could be here,
That'd be
then
cool.
we'd love that.
Yeah.
yeah,
'Cause
and
I
you'd
would
have
love
to
to
bring
do that
the
here for the
expansion, the Scoville Labs,
Oh,
because that's a lot of fun.
that sounds really cool.
So that's a down the stream sort of thing. We'll
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that at
We'll have
some
to
point.
we'll have to make sure we do that for a night that you can be here, Steve.
The
Yes,
other thing
most
I
definitely.
want to plan, and we have no
Yeah, you have
solid
labs as well.
Yeah. We have no solid date for this. At some point, I want to play my Anachrony game that I bought at PAX.
Yes, Anachrony's been
That's
on
I feel
going to
like
be
that's
a
a bonus
long.
stream.
It's going to be a
That's gonna
bonus
be
stream.
so
It's going to
good.
be
Come for
like an
Scoville?
8-hour
Scoville?
stream.
I'll be down for that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll plan. We'll like touch base on the Discord or something.
Yay!
Yay!
Games!
Sweet.
So much fun. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, thank
Yep.
you.
We had a terrific time.
Even on a Friday, we will
Wow.
figure that we will
Yeah.
definitely 100% figure out.
And
how to do
John,
that.
thank you so much for bringing the expansion,
was
No
for
problem.
maximum security
It's
expansion.
a lot of fun.
We had a ton of fun today.
Yeah.
Bye, Lobster of Revenge.
Bye, Lobster.
Bye. Thank you for all the bits.
Yes.
All right.
And we will see you guys tomorrow,
love it.
or at least
Yeah,
John will
tomorrow.
see you
I
tomorrow
will
We'll
see you guys
definitely see
live.
John
for
tomorrow.
International
Pop
Tabletop
in.
Day.
Woo.
And maybe me and Andy later in the evening.
Yeah.
Depends on how much I need to just collapse.
That's
Yeah.
totally fair.
All right.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Thanks
you
for
tomorrow.
joining us.
Bye.
Bye. Number one.